There's a highway in the midst of a world of stone, built by the ruins of a life that was known for tragedy and comedy and all the mysteries that remain unknown.
Hey, there he is. How's it looking?
Well, I hope you have some quarters. You're not doing any laundry here tonight.
Geez, how bad is it?
You need a new motor. That's why your drum doesn't work for spin. It's got no power.
Well, so how much are we talking to save her?
Well, $60 to $70 for the motor, and
I can live with that.
maybe another $200 to $250 for the labor if you call a technician.
Definitely wasn't planning on that. Shoot.
Look, I tell you what. I can get the motor for you myself. Put it in. All right? No. Just pay me back for it. Cop me $30 in gas. We'll call it even.
Wow, are you sure? I mean, I don't want to cause any trouble.
It's no trouble. Take me 30, 40 minutes tops to install and get her running again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very generous.
That's fine. It's no big deal. Well, okay, I should stroll on back to the girls and help them with dinner,
Oh, well, hey, why don't you stay and have a beer with me? Yeah, just hang out for a few minutes.
I really should probably get back. I mean, it's been a long day.
Bob, we're all overworked. I mean, come on, just one beer. It's the least I can do.
That does look pretty good. Okay, why not? I appreciate it. Yeah, let me see that. It's awful quiet without Bandit running around.
Yeah, it is.
He was a nice dog. Always happy to see you. Used to like to stand up, lean up against me and rub his nose right underneath my chin. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, he was a good dog.
God, I really love that dog, Bob. Do you know he was with me for 14 years?
Wow, 14 years. That's a hell of a long time for a dog. That's pretty good.
Sometimes it hurts just thinking about him. Well, you must have felt the same way when you lost Mary Ann.
Are you kidding me?
About what?
About Mary Ann?
No, I mean, you've been there. You know exactly what I'm going through.
No, Stu, actually I don't.
I'm talking about losing someone.
Someone? You lost your dog.
Well, yeah.
Then why'd you bring up Mary Ann?
No, because we've both lost someone we loved. I thought maybe we could talk about it.
You keep on saying we've lost someone. I've lost someone. You lost your dog.
Bob, it's the same thing. Bandit was someone special to me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Stuart, it's not the same thing.
Well, why not?
Look, this isn't funny, all right? Let's just drop it.
I'm not trying to be funny here. I just wanted to talk about Bandit.
You can talk about Bandit all you want. I have no problem with that. Just don't include my wife in the same conversation.
Wait a second. Are you telling me that I can't be going through the same feelings of pain and loss that you did?
Jesus. You really asking me that?
Yeah.
Look, Stuart, I want to be honest with you. I'm sorry your dog is dead, but he was your pet, so get over it. You can always go get a new one.
That was a really cruel thing to say.
Well, so is comparing the loss of my wife to your dog. You just don't say things like that. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but she was the mother of my children, for Christ's sake.
Bob, I'm not trying to offend you here. Really. I just wanted to talk about how I feel and maybe get your perspective on how to deal with all of this.
Have you ever been married before?
I have been in love before, Bob.
With a woman?
Yes, with a woman.
Let me guess. You loved your dog more than you loved her.
Actually, yes, I did. Bandit wasn't a liar.
That's really screwed up.
Why? Just hear me out for a second, okay? Other than the obvious physical differences
I'm not having this
and the
conversation.
different ways of showing affection, why can't you love your dog in the same meaningful, lasting way that you love a human?
Can a dog bear your children?
What?
Can a dog bear your children?
Look, I don't see the
Just
point.
answer the question.
No, a dog cannot bear my children.
There you have it. Case closed. End of discussion. There is no comparison. You cannot love your dog the same way that you love your wife.
Yes, you can. Dogs never leave their owners. How do you explain the divorce rate in this country? Or the fact that men kill their wives and children? It happens all the time.
I'm not getting into this.
Why not?
Because I live out there in the real world. I have kids to feed. So if you want to talk about this with your single divorced friends that have no kids, then go right ahead. But I have to get home now.
Bob, look, my point is that I feel more pain for my dog than I have when I've lost some of my closest relatives.
Then I really feel sorry for you.
Why?
Because it's not natural.
Natural? What about when a man risks his life to save his dog? Oh, you don't believe me? Just the other day in Florida, a man risked his life to save his dog from an alligator, and he had to perform CPR because she almost drowned.
Save your dog from an alligator.
You know, it's not funny, Bob. She's only alive because of him.
Look, what am I, some type of ass? You know as well as I do that a dog just sits there 99% of the time, wagging his tail, waiting to be fed. All right? So stop feeding me this line of crap that you're getting off the internet.
Actually, it was on NBC, but you know what? Clearly you have never had a dog, so how could you possibly know?
Wait a second. I did have a dog. I had a dog when I was a kid.
You never told me that.
Yeah, I did. He was this beautiful Irish setter by the name of Rusty. He had that thick red hair. I mean, every kid in the neighborhood loved him.
I'm sorry, I forgot. But then why can't you...
Hey, just hear me out. I mean, I was in high school when he died. And guess what? It did hurt. It hurt real bad. But after a few days, I moved on. And you want to know why? Because I had a life. I had a girlfriend. I had to work. You know, I was a lifeguard. I wrestled. I played football. I had to study hard to get into college. I volunteered to fix people's homes, even in those high crime neighborhoods. You know, I raised money for the church.
Don't forget the Boy Scouts.
What was that?
Oh, singing in the choir, teaching kids to
Look,
read.
don't even go there. I know what you're trying to do, Slick, but I'm talking about real life here.
Well, so am I. I'm talking about losing my best friend here. Bandit was my baby.
He was not your baby. He was a dog, a pet that you bought from the store. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you're going to be.
I get it. So I should just go out and find a new one. Is that it? Well, how's that working out for you, Bob? Are you following your own advice?
You have no idea what real loss feels like. I have a hole here in my heart that can never be filled. So forgive me when I tell you that I would kill every filthy mutt in this city if it meant spending one more moment with my wife.
You don't mean that?
The hell if I don't! They're just dogs, Stuart. They're not babies. They're not family. They're not friends. And they sure as hell are not wives. They're just dogs.
Keep saying that. They're just dogs. They're just dogs. That is the exact same logic that war criminals use when they commit genocide. Only in that case, they're just people. They're just people.
We're not talking about genocide. God damn it. We're talking about having some goddamn respect for my wife.
And I am talking about having some goddamn respect for my dog, who is a million times better than half the people on this planet.
Jesus.
You know, I want to talk to you, but what's the point?
There is no point. This conversation should have never come up.
I mean, look at you. What happened to you? Bob, a house like yours should be full of dogs.
Do yourself a favor. Scoop the dog shit out of your head.
You know what? I'm not mad that you just said that.
I don't give a damn if you are.
And I think you're a pretty decent guy, and to prove it to you, I think I'm going to go out and get you a dog. In fact, I'm going to get your girls a puppy.
Look, you stay away from them. You understand? They have enough to deal with as it is.
Don't deprive them, Bob. Let them know the joy a dog can bring to their lives.
Get a girlfriend, you lonely bastard.
Why? So she can just screw me in the end?
It's probably your fault.
You know what God spelt backwards is, Bob?
gathering sticks and I'm gathering stones, just trying so hard